Do you remember her?
Oh.
Yeah, that was Erica's friend, and she had leukemia. She was doing fairly well.
My name is Racquel, and I am a mom of 3.
Racquel is my oldest daughter. I have a daughter, Erica, and I have my son, DJ Jr.
What led to Racquel's diagnosis was Erica, you know, our daughter who now lives with Jesus.
My memory doesn't really get good until about 6.5, 7, because it was the trauma of losing my sister at such a young age.
It was Erica that was diagnosed first. And after Erica's diagnosis, our amazing doctor said, let's run Racquel's numbers just to see. And so they discovered that both of our girls had ADA-SCIDs. They were 22 and 23 that they knew of. At first,
in the world.
In the world.
Yes, in the world.
Yes, thank you. This enzyme that they don't make, this ADA. Without ADA, our blood is toxic to our immune system. That was what was going on with our girls.
I do remember IVIG, particularly because you're young and your veins are very small. You could sometimes upwardly get poked like 5, 6, 7 times. You want to buckle?
Yeah.
It was hard, but Erica got better from ADA-SCIDs. And then she had a really, really bad stomach ache. She was diagnosed with a fast-growing liver tumor. And the doctors said that they didn't think it was connected to the ADA-SCID, but she had some spots on her lungs, so they think that it metastasized. And after lots of, tears and prayers, we had hospice for about 3.5, maybe 4 weeks before Erica transitioned.
Erica was amazing. She just touched everyone.
She had a 3-year assignment and she completed it. If Erica had never been born, we would never have known that there was something underlying with Racquel.
Until about 12, I had to get these monthly infusions. That part of my life I kept private because in my mind, in my soul, I'm not sick. I wasn't the spokesperson for, hey, let me tell you about, I have to go into the hospital once a month and get IVIG done.
Racquel has never seen herself as sick. She hasn't pulled it into her identity as, I am this person and I have this thing.
We got married in Georgia.
Where in Georgia?
You're gonna put me on the spot. I think it was it in Duluth?
Oh, good job. I just
Yeah,
wanted to see if you
Duluth.
remember it.
Yeah.
People like me, they don't live long enough to get pregnant. And when my husband and I decided to have a family, he got blood work done to see if he carried that gene. And he wasn't a carrier.
With Carmen, we had been trying for a little while. It finally happened, so we were extremely excited.
So I had my first daughter at 34 weeks. She was born 6 weeks early. Good news is, she was fine.
Knock, knock.
No.
Don't say who's there.
Are you there?
Interrupting cow.
Oh no, I know this.
If I were to encourage parents that get this diagnosis, I want you to know that I have 3 grandchildren. It's not a death sentence.
No.
It's an odd diagnosis. You're not gonna walk down the street and see a lot of folks that have this. So you will feel like you're on this journey by yourself, but you're not. There's so many people and so many stories.
I did a Zoom call with the doctor. And she said, you're not in any support group or anything? I was like, no. Then they sent me an email, hey, you wanna be on a committee where there's SCID patients 18 and over? And I'm like, are you sure? Because I didn't know they existed. And so we get on this call and there's like 6 of us and there's people from all walks of life who are dealing with SCID. It was just a blessing for me to see like, hey, I'm not the only one in the world dealing with this. It's really good to navigate with people who can sympathize and empathize with you.
Here we go. Woo! Oh!
Poppy, that's your fault. You didn't throw it so far.
Oh, so it's my fault.
Racquel has to do some things a little extra to stay healthy. She has to give herself shots. She has to go to the doctor more often. She may have surgical procedures here and there.
My biggest issue in the past 10 years have been lesions growing on my skin and me having to get them surgically removed. I had a lesion on my back. The surgery was traumatic.
But it doesn't define who the family is. The family is fun and loving and loves to travel, and like they give us, joy and hope.
But I'll go fast.
Okay.
Mommy!
So many children deal with trauma, and I always wanted to be able to tap into that and help those kids. And so I was doing a lot of community-based mental health where I was going to the schools because my mom does tell me that I did speak with a therapist after Erica passed. That therapist may have set a tone or a foundation on why I think as a kid growing up, I kind of did a little better.
So there's just that, like this coming full circle that I think that she's just getting started.
My biggest hope for the future is just for us to continue thriving as a family, growing.
The life lesson is to give yourself permission to be joyful, even in the midst of going through it. But even if it turns out in the way that you don't want it to turn out, turn it into something beautiful.